sitting beneath Tightwad Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. Another season of EA Sports College Football kicking off here in Week 0. The Panthers kicker. The football, the crowd eager, and off we go, the start of a new season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Golden Bears offense will have first crack at this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He has a big play waiting to happen.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft.
Makes a grab and room to run. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Sangapolatelli, play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Strong. Could not make his way to the corner. And now the nightmare of every offensive coordinator, 3rd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolatelli unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Golden Bears are marching down the field. JKS. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Quarterback running on the draw. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's going to take off. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Throwing, Sangapolatelli fires to the right. It's caught downfield.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football. And guys, that's not going to be the last time. Defense has done a nice job taking it away from them up to this point. The question, though, can they keep it up?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on 4th down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Pittsburgh's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the sophomore running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Pitt right back to the line.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play. What do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hicks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sangapolitelli. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. There's some room. Up to 45 yards on the ground in this 1st quarter, and that is a terrific start. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll give it to him again. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Jaron Kiave Sangapolitelli. The screen, he can go. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cal!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Yates.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rushes on him. Breaks loose. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Pitt pushing the pace.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
Now he's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. JKS. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Time to take a shot. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Following the play, there is a Pitt Panther slow to get up. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on it. And they're able to make the tackle. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Motion from the wideout. Running inside. It's Turner. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And the Panthers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. kick is in the air. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He has 89 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Got a man, it's Thomas. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And the try is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Lee. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Catch in the middle, it's Kent. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Wants to keep it in the air. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes a catch. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Cal uses its 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Pitt.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Pulls it on the option. Breaks into the open. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Golden Bears moving quickly to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And incomplete on the deep ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Throwing Sangapolatelli. Makes the catch. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Again, it's Sangapolatelli. Here's a heat. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the 1st down.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Perry. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Sangapolatelli finds his man. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, and I'll tell you this, he can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the ball is knocked away incomplete, but he ran through the receiver to get there. The flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. And it's no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the number 8 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Gamecocks able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game in Berkeley. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
And the Golden Bears will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking deep. Makes a catch at the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The run inside. It's Turner. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They want to run this quarterback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And down he goes.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Look out, he's got room. Stumbled to the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Sangapolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
They go play action with Sangapolitelli. Gets it out quickly. Jukes his way for more. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He'll get rid of it. Soft spot in the middle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field with the windows closed so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. another look just to confirm everything. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. So an 82-yard drive there. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. The sure hands. It's Lee.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. Now on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli. Tight end finds a soft spot. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Handoff from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pulls it in. It's Perry. Turning it on! And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They'll give it on the counter. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. JKS. Here's the pressure. He sacked this defense all over it.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as they'll have a 1st down here. A Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Running inside, it's Turner. Just find a way to make that first tackler whiff. He's out to the 21. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. He's going to run it. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. Now on 1st down from the 28. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hicks. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Yates. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Throwing Sangapolitelli. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He's got it. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. QB draw. After the filthy move, he's got room. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Rides to back and leaves it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Gotta love the way the defense is playing here on this drive. Down in the game in the 4th quarter. They're expecting run, and they're getting stops these last 2 snaps. If they can get a big play here, they've got an opportunity to get off the field and probably get pretty good field position to put their offense in a position to maybe go score.
He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Handoff from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Trying to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Yates.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Flips it out on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the third down pass is incomplete. Pitt will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Maybe a crease. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. He now has 115 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. There he goes. He'll be dragged down, but not before he's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it. When this panicking ever really happened. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.